check out our new sponsor, the Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfellow One Boxing at 18% off of all their natural products, from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go. All right, man, we back. Goodfellow Sports TV in the building. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss another video, man. And trying to tell you the latest behind the scenes rumor. I call it rumor about Mikey Garcia. Now, a lot of people was talking about why would Mikey even consider doing business with Bob Arum again. Bob Arum is one of the most hated guys in the sport of boxing. I mean, people don't even know, and I learned this from Curtis Anderson, that he basically stole top rank from Muhammad Ali. It's Muhammad Ali company. Okay, I think that'll add even more fuel to the gasoline. But at the end of the day, people saying, "Oh, why would Mikey leave the heaven of PBC to go to Top Rank?" But I heard that he possibly got two fight deal on the floor. Okay, I know this to be sure. He got a tune up that probably take place at 140, and then he'll see how hard it is to make 140. And if he can make 140 and feel like he can get 35, then he'll be fighting Vasyl Lomachenko on pay-per-view. And then if he chooses to, he could fight Terence Crawford on pay-per-view. So he got a tune-up at 40, a possible fight at 35, a possible fight at 47. And that would accommodate his wishes as far as being a 26, 30, 35, 5 division champion. Okay? And also, you know, the reason he needs to fight Lomachenko, in my opinion, or the reason he looking to fight Lomachenko is to do damage control for Errol Spence. Because right now, what he's best known for to a lot of casual fans and a lot of boxing fans is losing to Errol Spence and not trying. So he need that damage control. He need that career-defining victory when he go into the Hall of Fame. That, I beat Lomachenko for undisputed. Now, I don't know how they going to do the timing pattern in this. I would say Mikey maybe come back December, November-ish. But Lomachenko supposed to come in August. Lopez in July. Lopez is supposed to fight Comey. I say that's late fall, early winter, November, December-ish. Then Lomachenko may come back for another fight after Luke Campbell. Or then he might wait for the Richard Comey, Teofimo Lopez winner. He'll fight them early in the first quarter of 2020. And then him and Mikey will probably fight in the middle of 2020. And they'll do a pay-per-view. So that perhaps will be the second pay-per-view and possibly the third. That'd be the second and third pay-per-view on ESPN. I don't think they do Lopez and Lomachenko as a pay-per-view. Definitely not Lopez. Lopez and Richard Comey. So that could be their third pay-per-view, because remember, Fury and Wilder 2 can go down in the early part of 2020. So ESPN can have their second, third, and fourth pay-per-views in 2020, boxing-wise. And like I said before, it's about damage control for Mikey Garcia, man. It's about erasing the memory of Errol Spence. Because other than that, his best victory is over Adrian Broner, commercial-wise or casual-wise. People don't remember him dogging Orlando Salido or beating up Rocky Martinez or and also Robert Jr. was a good win, too. It was an excellent victory for him, man. He established his dominance with the power jab, but that's what it's about. For Mikey, it's about, being undisputed at 35. And for Lomachenko, it's about validity. Lomachenko got a potential 3-fight streak that can really etch him in stone as a non-debatable Hall of Famer. Because if he could beat Mikey, he could beat Burchett. If he come out on top, he could beat Gervonta Tank Davis. He could retire. And I don't know if people know this, but these three guys are going to retire soon. Crawford has been talking about retirement. Mikey been talking about retirement, and Lomachenko. So right now, it's desperation for them to reach their goals and their pinnacle. And it seems like Top Rank is doing everything to keep Terence Crawford happy, or trying to do what they can and makeshift, because obviously he being froze out from the other side. But Mikey Garcia, this is why he going back. And I ask people, you can answer in the comment section, what better fight for Mikey Garcia out there is than Lomachenko if he can make the weight? Because on PBC, he didn't want to fight Danny Garcia. I don't know why. Maybe the money, the financials didn't stack up. Maybe the money wasn't right. Maybe they say, you know what? We can't wait for y'all to do a pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get that pay-per-view to Sean Porter and Errol Spence, and y'all going to fight on regular Fox. And maybe Mikey didn't like the date. Mikey didn't like the money. The risk didn't match the reward. Mikey didn't want to go back on regular TV with the regular TV money with a big risk versus Danny Garcia. So a lot couldn't make sense. But also, I wouldn't be looking for Mikey to make a decision anytime soon, because I think Mikey will want to fight Pacquiao if Pacquiao beat Thurman, because he's been very vocal and his father's been very vocal. They should be able to knock out Pacquiao. So I think if Pacquiao win, I think you can look to see Mikey stay on PBC and fight Pacquiao. And also, Amir Khan said he got a fight with Pacquiao that's been verbally agreed to. Tell me when I heard that before. But if Thurman win, I think you look to see Mikey fight Tune Up at 40 and Lomachenko. And I think, a lot of people just don't understand, like, if business so bad with Top Rank, why do people keep signing with him? That gold medalist that beat Shakur Stevenson signed with him. Mick Collins, Shakur Stevenson. At the end of the day, I'm not a huge advocate of what Top Rank is doing. I think any black fighter and Hispanic fighter for sure, man. And Al Haymon treated them very well. But I can't argue with that. Lomachenko, Terence Crawford, and then you probably move on. You know what I'm saying? You probably retire, or then you can look for the best fight. So at the end of the day, I think a lot of people don't want to hear this. Or they don't say they want to hear this, probably think about this. I think Al Haymon has humbled Bob Arum. Because now Bob Arum is dishing out good deals. Now Al Haymon is winning the game by playing fair. And it's been brought to light that Al Haymon is one of the best things that happen for boxers. Let alone since we love to talk about A-side, B-side, 1, 2, 3, knick-knack, paddywhack. Like, you don't hear no horror stories about Al Haymon. The worst I heard was the Bay brothers say he didn't, promise them. He didn't keep his promise. And the other worst thing I heard was from Danny Jacobs said he wasn't active enough. He didn't get enough of a notice when to fight because the PBC dates were scarce. But other than that, you don't hear people complaining about money. You don't hear people complaining about getting robbed. You don't compare about nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I think Bob Arum has got to step his game up because Al Haymon is out here playing a dirty game fair. He playing the game clean. He not robbing his fighters. He not asking for a ton of money. So you got to keep up. And also, I think this is kind of like the icebreaker of the real Cold War being over with, man. The Cold War between networks on HBO, I don't think it officially ever ended like we thought it did. Now you will see Bob Arum and Al Haymon work together on Wilder and Fury 2. They work together on other fights, and now it's time to make fights happen. And now Bob Arum know that there's some desperation behind him from ESPN to deliver better fights and better ratings. And Al Haymon knows there's some desperation from Showtime and Fox, especially Fox, to deliver better fights and better ratings. Now that PBC being up for sale, even though that has no bearing on it, Al Haymon will still be running it, from what I understand. But networks want the best fights out there. And for Mikey Garcia, if the best fights is, can you argue with him fighting Lomachenko and Crawford? Can't argue with it. Would you watch him fight Lomachenko? Yeah, you'll watch it. Would you watch him fight Crawford? Yeah, you'll watch it. And that's how Crawford to be fulfilled, because Crawford probably not getting Sean Porter, Errol Spence, and Keith Thurman. He's not gonna get those fights, probably. So you gotta settle for Mikey, and then if he beat Mikey, then you gotta see if Ramirez is in position to get a belt, Progress or Taylor in position to get a belt. Then he gotta beat a whole new era of champions. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be tough, but Mikey and Terence Crawford probably to end both careers or one career. I don't think that's a bad fight. Mikey going to go fight Lomachenko. I don't know how you can knock it, man. How you can be mad. If you want to go back and work with Top Rank, Mikey a very smart individual. Mikey know what he's doing. He want to fight Lomachenko to make people forget about that Earl performance. And can he beat Lomachenko? If he can make the weight comfortably, I heavily favor him. And Lomachenko also has the opportunity to add career-defining fights that wasn't there before. I'm talking about Mikey, Tank, and Burchett. It ain't too many people that had those 3 fights on his resume in boxing, and he could retire with a peace of mind. All-time great Olympian, all-time great, lower professional boxing weight class fighter. So, yeah, man. So I want to do this video. I had to redo it, otherwise I'd have been done and put it out. Goodfellas Sports TV. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email. If you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request, continue to share the videos And don't forget, man, to check out our sponsor, the Hellblaze, at thehellblaze.com. Promo code Goodfellow when boxing. Get you 18% off the 100% all natural products, soaps, lotions, foot soaks, bath bombs, deodorant, toothpaste, hair pomade, lip balm, lip gloss. 100% all natural products. You ain't got to worry about cancer-causing ingredients and artificial ingredients. 100% all natural. Check them out. Website, promo code, description. One time for the one time.